Hello, my name's Brandon Burney. Everybody calls me Burney. I'm the stage left guitar tech and backline crew chief for Three Doors Down on this summer tour. And I work for Chet Roberts, our stage left lead guitar player. And I also help out with the drums and stage right guitar. Today we're going to look at Chet's guitar collection that we brought out on tour. A lot of Gibson guitars, a couple of handmade guitars. I brought a few guitars for Chet to play to see if he likes. And a lot of the guitars that we use offer a Kluson or Kluson style tuner. And today we're going to pick out a few guitars that need replacement tuners. And we're going to replace those with some Klusons that Kluson has brought by for us to check out. So,
now, why are you going to use Kluson tuners?
Well, if you have any 50s guitars, through Gibson and lesser known Fender, but Gibson guitars, Kluson tuners are the name on the back of the headstock, and they're fantastic. They look cool. They're very vintage inspired because they are the original tuners for those style guitars. And since we're using a lot of those style guitars, it makes sense to sort of put something more original on it. So. Our first guitar is our main guitar is a 2006 Les Paul Classic with a beautiful flame top. It has a super hot 400 series pickups in them. This is the guitar Chet uses most of the night. It has a set of Gibson Deluxe Kluson style single ring tulip tuners. A couple of them are loose, and we're going to replace them with some Kluson ones. You won't even know the difference. They work great. And they look identical, except for they just won't say Gibson on them. They'll say Kluson. So this is our favorite guitar. Our second favorite guitar is a guitar we call Kenny. This is a, what year have we got here? This is a 2000 1968 reissue Les Paul Custom with maple top, mahogany back and sides, with a nice ebony finish and an ebony fretboard. This one uses Grover tuners, which are not historically accurate. They do the job, but these are starting to freeze up, and we're going to replace them with some more accurate, historically accurate Kluson tuners for the 1968 Gibson Les Paul Custom, which after 1960 was discontinued and replaced by the SG, and in '68 they reissued the Les Paul in the single cut form, and so that's why this is a cool guitar. Plus, it sounds and plays great. This one already has. This is a 2013 '59 reissue. I have some of the top hat knobs on here that don't come with it. I put those on personally. I thought they looked better with the bourbon finish. These have Kluson tuners on there, and they still work, so we're not going to replace those. But this is a personal favorite of mine. You can just see how beautiful it is, and it plays great.
So if I understand correctly, then part of what you're saying is that the Kluson tuners you have stay in tune, don't slip, and work great, and some of the ones that look like Klusons from other brands have been problematic.
With the amount of use that they get, yeah, the Kluson tuners tend to work better. It just, it's original design, and we tend to like it. And I like to keep stuff as historically accurate as I can, personally. It's my something I like to do. Some people don't care, but I think it's best. And performance is key. We want all the guitars to play and perform without issue. This is a Gibson Custom Shop Nashville '63 reissue ES335. It's a 2014 model. It's pretty much brand new. This is my own personal guitar, named after my grandfather. I bought it the day that he died. And this has Kluson tuners on it.
Wow.
This guitar stays in tune, plays great, sounds great. We have moved it to a backup because Chet has got a personal guitar made that is very similar to this 335. But we'll still use it through the night on a couple songs, like maybe Landing in London or something.
Awesome.
The next guitar that we have that is going to get new tuners is called Ghost. It's a 1977 25th anniversary Les Paul Custom. It is an amazing guitar. I can't remember the manufacturer. These are original tuners. Can't remember the manufacturer of them, but the whole right side is loose and will slip throughout the day. So these are going to get replacement tuners. And so hopefully that problem will go away. We use it one song a night, have it tuned to drop D. We used to have it tuned way down to C standard for a song called Citizen Soldier, but we have since reset it up for regular duty, and it is just a killer sounding guitar. It's got a lot of vintage mojo to it, and it looks cool. Chet's newest guitar. This is a handmade Harper guitar made for Chet. It has his kids' names adorned at the 13th fret.
Let me see that. Show me the 13th fret.
See Hudson and Paisley. This all custom spec for Chet Roberts. The Lucky 13. He's got their birthdays in here somewhere, hidden somewhere for them. There they are. They were both born on the 13th day of the month, so that's why the Lucky 13, and they're adorable. This is basically built like a 335. It's got a maple, laminate maple back and sides, beautiful wood, and a center block, a spruce center block. Brand new. We tried it out the other night. It sounded great. We played it on several songs. And it uses, of course, these are a different brand, but they're based on the Kluson tulip tuner, single ring tulip tuners, made famous by the 1950s Gibson Les Pauls and Gibson guitars. So we have a few PRS guitars that are were given to Chet by Chris. These are two Chris Henderson model guitars. This one here is a 3 pickup Chris Henderson model. His name's Huddy. We use this on the song Citizen Soldier now, so it's tuned down to C. This is a wonderfully vibrant PRS guitar. It uses PRS branded tuners and everything, so we try to leave these as stock as possible. Chris spec'd all these out with PRS, and all these guitars, including all of his PRS guitars, all sound and play great. They're great for live performing. They're consistent. They stay in tune. So you can't go wrong with a Gibson or a PRS if you're out here playing rock and roll.
Any final words you want to say?
I love my job. I love my job, and it's fun to do this every day.
All right.
So the guys are great to work for, and I couldn't ask for anything better.